Assalamu alaikum YouTube, my name is Oni and I love comic books. I've been collecting them for the past couple of years. I've always loved comic books, but the problem is I live in a country where you just can't go out or in a shop and buy the comics of your choice. You have to go really Indiana Jones kind of stuff to find some of the comics that I collect. But you know what, when you actually come across a comic when there are no comics around, yeah, it really feels nice. You're on this Tomb Raider kind of adventure and you just came across some treasure. It's pretty awesome. And today, it's April 1st, it's not an April Fool's joke. We're gonna review a comic that just came out, and it is related to something that I personally absolutely love with every fiber of my being. And that is the animated Batman series that came out back in the 90s. Now that cartoon is, in my opinion, one of the greatest cartoon shows that have ever come out. The mature themes, the awesome art style, and especially the lighting and the shadows that they did with that series, it was epic. Now before we get into it, let me just reinforce the point that this is the first chapter and we absolutely have no idea where the story is going and all the other things, so maybe it's gonna get really good. The thing that I want to point out today in this video is the art style. Now the Batman animated series had a very particular art style that was absolutely amazing. The dark shadows, the muted colors, and downright creepy nature of the show is what really put it apart from all of the other superhero shows that were coming out back in those days. And this comic, I have to say, sadly, it looks like it's made for kids. Like bright colors, really bright panels, and the art, it looks kind of like the animated series, but maybe it's in the lighting or the shadows. They look like too cartoony, if you can understand what I mean. Now, as far as the story is concerned, I'm not gonna comment on it at all. I don't want to give you spoilers, just I want to say that a Superman villain is messing with Batman, and that's pretty much it in the first issue. And we will see where the story goes, but I have to say that the art style is not doing this story or this comic any favors, because especially if this is targeted towards the fans of the animated series, I don't think these bright panels and these cartoony graphics and these really bright colors are gonna cut it out for them. But we'll see what it happens, and it is a first issue like I said, and it has a long way to go hopefully, because it's Batman. Batman is one of the more cooler characters, let's be honest, and it's one of the greatest characters in comic book history of all time. So yeah, it's Batman. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, that's it for this video. Tell me in the comments below if you're interested in reading this comic yourself, or if you think that they should have just brought back the animated series. But what can we say? Leave your comments down below and let me know. If you like this video, do consider liking and sharing it, and obviously subscribe, because I plan on doing a lot more comic book reviews in the coming future. Peace.